Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Old Skies. And in the last episode, guys, Hanna decided to get herself thrown in jail by punching a cop. We decided to go forward in time to pick her up after she was supposed to be released, but Hanna has completely disappeared off the face of the earth. Not only that, it seems that Ivonne is okay, and M was the one who was murdered. So a lot of changes have happened behind the scenes, and I'm not exactly sure what's causing it. But we just finished talking to Ivonne, and I guess we should just keep on keeping on here. Let's continue exploring this.
I assume you heard all that, Nozzo?
Yeah, Hanna's been paradoxed. Blasted.
Isn't the PFE supposed to prevent her from paradoxing? Her younger self might be dead, but her older self should be physically fine, right?
According to the specs, yes. That's exactly what should happen. But when it involves a historically charged event like this one, the specs are vague.
Nozzo, how the hell did this happen?
I don't know, Fia. Ripple effects can be unpredictable at the best of times, but usually you can trace an effect back to an inciting cause. This one, I'm drawing a blank.
So what do we do?
Right. The tunnel to September 10th. It's still active. On that day, young Hanna is still alive. Presumably. Prevent her from dying, and the paradox is resolved. Old Hanna doesn't die, she serves out her time, we collect her as planned.
I still want to know how this happened, Nozzo.
I know, but all we can do now is treat the symptoms. The rest is above our pay grade. Head back to the landing point, Fia. We'll figure this out. Then we open a tab at JV's and drink the place dry.
We've had a rough go of it, haven't we? Return to September 10th, 2001. Okay.
To the landing point, then.
I like that we can go back and forth. Oh, Lord, and it's raining. Back to the tombs.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
Does the name Tanner mean anything to you?
Should it?
No, it was a long shot. Never mind. I'll head off now, and good luck with that eye. Goodbye, officer.
See you around.
I'm here to visit my friend again. Is that all right?
Sure, whatever.
Fair enough.
Back so soon? Didn't expect you for another 2 months. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I guess they told her.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
It's painfully clear that you don't give a damn what I think. Spit it out already.
Ooh.
Your friend Ivonne. She will survive the night after all.
She does? You're sure?
I spoke to her myself. Or rather, I will speak to her. 2 months from today.
That's good, isn't it? Whatever, doesn't matter. Thank you. Whatever you did to save her, thank you.
And here comes the bad news.
I didn't save Ivonne. Not intentionally. The truth is, I have no idea how it happened.
So what? It still happened. Or should I say, it isn't going to happen. Anyway, sometimes a case just solves itself. Someone has to take the credit. Might as well be you.
There's no way to put this delicately. Your younger self is going to die tomorrow. And because of the date in question, your PFE isn't going to stop the effects.
What? How?
I'm sorry. Somehow, you end up in the World Trade Center when it happens.
That makes no sense. I wasn't anywhere near downtown that morning. Am I on a list of official victims?
Checking. No. No, you're not.
Then maybe your source is wrong. Maybe I'd die somewhere else. Like Yvonne did. Jesus, listen to me. Maybe I'd die somewhere else. Sorry, this is a lot to process. At least Yvonne lives. I think it's for the best.
Just what do you mean by it's for the best?
I mean, Yvonne lives. I die. It's a fair trade. I'm okay with that.
Hanna, we're going to do everything in our power to save you.
You are? But I thought because I lied to you, screwed everything up, why would you help me?
You made a mistake. A big one, no question.
But what I did,
Was wrong, but the punishment should fit the crime, and this isn't it.
I was pretty great at my job, you know. Despite everything, I did a lot of good. Stopped a lot of nasty people. The thought of all of that just never happening. I don't want that. So whatever it takes, I'll do it.
We'll ask about Tanner here in a second.
You don't remember anything. Anything at all that can help us.
I remember lots of things. Apparently none of them actually happened.
As you get closer to midnight, your PFE will get weaker. There may be some memory bleed through.
So we wait until midnight?
We could, but the longer we wait, the less likely we'll be able to stop this from happening.
Good. Being proactive is always the best way. But if I get any, what do you call it, memory bleed through, I'll tell you.
Do you remember where your younger self is right now?
I would have just come on shift, so somewhere in Chelsea?
That's over 20 square blocks. Any way to narrow that down?
Jesus, it's been 60 years. It's not like I kept a minute-by-minute breakdown of every shift I went on.
And even if she did, things have obviously changed. We can't trust her memory of events.
Do you know the name Tanner?
Tanner? Why?
Nick Cord's confession changed again. He mentioned the name as someone who was given his assassination job.
Tanner? It couldn't be, could it?
Couldn't be who?
Tanner. It was my name. Or at least, the name I used back then.
Oh, that explains why she didn't show up in the record.
You used a false name.
Not officially. It was just the name I used sometimes. It just made things easier, you know?
Easier.
It was hard enough being the only female Asian cop around. Correcting everyone who mispronounced my name was a hassle I didn't need. So I used the whitest name I could think of that was similar to my own. Everyone did it back then. At least, you did if you looked like me.
You didn't think to tell us this before now.
Again?
I swear I'd forgotten all about it. I only used that for my first year or two as a beat cop. When I made detective, I decided that it could be everyone else's problem from now on, not mine. I haven't thought about it since.
Is Nick referring to you in this confession?
No chance in hell. I didn't even know Nick. Unless that somehow changed too? No. I was asked to do a lot of things, but kill? Never. They wouldn't. And even if they did, I never would have agreed to kill her. Not Yvonne.
But it wasn't Ivonne.
What about killing someone else?
Huh?
This confession doesn't refer to killing Yvonne, but Imani.
I don't even know this Imani person. And is she even dead? That confession only says she was a target, not that she was killed. Get your facts straight before accusing me of anything.
We're not accusing you, Hanna. At least, not this version of you.
Semantics. Come back with proof.
Hanna, I'm going to have to leave you now.
Sure. Come see me whenever. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, one thing. Could you give me archive access while I'm in here? I'd like to do some research. See if anything changed that I don't remember.
You think that'll help?
Couldn't hurt. It's not like I'm good for much else right now.
I don't know.
You really think I'm going to screw you over? With my entire existence at stake?
Yes.
Put like that. Fair enough. Giving you archive access now.
Got it. I'll get to work. And thanks. Wait, sorry. One more question. Yvonne, what happens to her? Does she have a good life?
I can't say one way or the other, but she's still alive. Currently living in the south of France with a cluster of 4.
So she had a whole life, and I wasn't around for any of it. God, what a mess.
Could be worse. Okay, can we look up... Oh, we can't look up Tanner.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
Do you know an officer named Hanna Tanner?
Sounds familiar, but that's about all.
So you wouldn't know where she is?
After the knock I took, I barely know where I am. Sorry.
That's fair.
I'll head off now. And good luck with that eye. Goodbye, officer.
See you around.
Alright, no other ripples. Landing point. There's no one there, no one there, no one there.
Dion?
Yeah.
Oh, we already figured that one out.
Well, I'd best be off. I'm sorry about everything.
Nothing to be sorry about. I'm done with all of it.
Seems to be a dead end here currently. No one at the village eye.
To the landing point, then.
Maybe Ivonne would be the best person to talk.
Hello again.
What's up?
Did you know that Hanna used a false name?
For her job? Yeah, she mentioned it. Don't remember what it was. Why?
No reason. Never mind. Well, I'd best be off.
Sure.
Okay, strike out there. Let's talk to the officer after being concussed.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
Do you know an officer named Hanna Tanner?
Not personally, no, but I know the name. Just another one of our own who died that day.
Was Hanna a first responder?
No, nothing like that. Tanner was murdered early that morning. Not the only one killed in the line of duty that day, but she was the first. I guess you could say she beat the rush. Jesus fucking hell, sorry. Making jokes is all I can do sometimes.
Hey, I understand about that gallows humor.
Hanna Tanner was murdered? How? By who?
Can't say much. Things were a little busy around that time. You can imagine why. I didn't hear about it till weeks later. By then, the killer was in jail. Justice served, scales balanced, thin blue line remains unbroken, yada yada. That's all I can say.
Can you tell me anything else about Hanna's murder? Anything at all?
Gotta say, usually it's us asking the questions. Why you so interested anyway? You think they got the wrong guy?
I have no idea. Forget I asked.
Probably best for both of us if I do.
Thank you, officer. I'll be off now.
Sure. See you around. Oh, hey, a bit of advice. This is not a good time to be asking about cop killers. The city's in love with us right now. We may not deserve it. Hell, I know for a fact we don't. But it is what it is.
I understand. Thank you.
Okay. No one's there. Maybe we'll talk to Ivonne again.
Hello again.
What's up?
Oh, there it is.
Hanna Tanaka was murdered.
Yeah, I know.
You told me she died in the 9/11 attacks.
No, I said she died on September 11th. How'd you find out about that anyway? Everyone from my editor to the commissioner to the mayor threatened me with all sorts of sanctions if I said a word.
I'm looking into Winera.
And Hannah's murder is related?
I believe so.
Knew it. I friggin' knew it! Okay, I'm not allowed to talk about that. But they didn't say I couldn't listen. So, tell me what you know.
We're gonna get a reporter on the case here. M worked for... let's just go down the line here, maybe.
I know that M worked in the Winera office.
Yeah, I thought she was a dead end. Claimed to know nothing. pegged her for a pretty face to make the place look legit. I thought she was harmless. I thought wrong.
Whoa.
What do you mean, M wasn't harmless?
What else would you call it? She killed my best friend. She's locked up in the tombs now. Good riddance.
M is the murderer. She killed Hanna.
You didn't know?
No.
Well, damn it. That's one bean spilled. You didn't hear it from me, okay?
If it was kept such a secret, how did you find out about the murder?
I have a police scanner. I heard Hanna's name, so I ran down to the tombs to find out more. Managed to learn just enough before the whole thing was hushed up.
Yeah, that probably exposed the entire department, which is not something they wanted to have happen after the day.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to drink my coffee and wait for someone to open the door. Life goes on.
Hanna was taking bribe money.
I knew as much. There wasn't any other reason to be on Winera's payroll. I asked her about it. She didn't confirm it, but didn't exactly deny it either. She begged me to leave it alone, said it was dangerous. I thought she meant dangerous for me.
Let me guess. You didn't leave it alone.
Didn't want to, but I had to. Not by choice, believe me.
Winera was a shell company, laundering money to use for bribes.
Yeah, it was obvious if you knew to look for it. They had only a little money coming in and a whole lot going out. I came this close to blowing the whole thing wide open, but...
So why didn't you, as you say, blow the whole thing wide open?
Because my editor is a City Hall flack. He just turned 40 this month. Do people just stop thinking for themselves when they turn 40? He said it wasn't the right time. According to who? Ever since the towers went down, he kills any story that makes our local heroes look bad. And this Winera thing? It couldn't make them look any worse.
What about other media outlets?
I tried. Nobody wants to touch a story like this with a 10-foot pole. The whole world is in love with the NYPD right now. Gotta think of the ratings, right? Cowards.
Thing about it is, if you have a bunch of people, like an entire country, telling you you're infallible and that you're loved, you have this horrible tendency after time of starting to believe it.
I need to get going, Yvonne. I'm sorry about everything.
Sorry? What for? If anything, I owe you.
You do?
Yeah, for... Huh. That's weird. No idea why I said that. Anyway, see you around.
Yeah, I don't want to tell her that we think M is innocent, because that could be problematic. Can we go talk to M at the tombs?
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
Do you have an Imani Quentin here?
Now why on earth would you want to speak to her?
So she is here.
Okay, I'm trying to be nice with everything that's going on, but enough is enough. Who are you? Who do you work for and what do you want?
I'm a friend of Hanna's.
And you're just visiting now? Something smells fishy.
Please, if you could just let me speak to her.
You really want to rock the boat? Now? Damn it. Knew you vultures couldn't stay away forever. Fine. Show me your press badge and I'll call ahead to tell them you're coming.
Sorry, press badge?
Yeah, you are with the press, right? I assume that's why you're asking all these questions?
Sure.
Yes, press. That's what I am.
Good. So show me your pass or stop wasting my time.
Right. Well, go get that, shall I?
Sure. Whatever. I got flowers to pick up.
It's like we're losing faction with her every time we talk. Okay, Yvonne, I need your press pass.
Hello again.
What's up?
You wouldn't happen to have a press pass I could borrow?
Why?
I'm trying to speak to Imani in prison. They won't let me in without one.
And you wanted to use mine? I told you they put a gag order on me. My name comes anywhere near this, my ass is sued back to Long Island. So, no.
Boo.
Would you know where I could acquire another press pass?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. But just speaking hypothetically, this is a press office. I'm sure there are any number of random things just lying around inside. Hypothetically, you know.
So you have no idea what the code could be?
I wouldn't be stuck out here if I did. Usually I have a mnemonic for codes like this, but it's completely slipped my mind. My boss has never been particularly clever when it comes to choosing a code. I already tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's not it. So I figure it must be his birthday or wedding anniversary or something, but I don't remember what any of those things are, so here I am.
Yeah, only an idiot would have that code on their luggage. Ah, you know what?
I think M might be innocent.
Let me guess. She batted her eyes at you, so she must be pure as the untouched snow.
Not exactly.
Well, trust me. Don't fall for that unfettered free spirit crap. Learn from my mistake.
Why did your editor kill the story again?
Like I said, he's a City Hall flack who doesn't want to make waves. He turned 40 recently, and ever since, he's been as boring and as risk-averse as they come. Gonna run this place into the ground eventually. I guarantee it.
Okay, is that the code?
I need to get going, Yvonne.
See you around.
I mean, 40, that would be 1961. Oh, it's 5 letters. E?
Blast it. Can't seem to crack it.
Wait, what day? Nine, 11/61?
Blast it. Can't seem to crack it.
What's the current date? Oh, wait. November 10th. Okay, so... I mean, that doesn't really...
Blast it. Can't seem to crack it.
So we gotta find a birthday or an anniversary date. Okay, let's try this.
The landing point then.
Let's go back and we can go in now, right? Yes.
Too
bad. Can we just? Can we see if there's a press pass here that we could pick up in the past? Okay. Bob's birthday. Supper Club 10/6. Fearless Editor-in-Chief's birthday party. There we go. So 10/6, 10/6. Oh, too bad we couldn't just use the time thing right there.
To the landing point then.
So 10/6/61. Aha!
That seems to have done it. Again.
Okay, color me impressed. I don't know how you did that, but suddenly I feel the urge to walk around the corner and get a refill for this coffee. If you happen to find what you're looking for in there, don't bother telling me.
Don't you want to know the code for yourself?
I suggest you look up the words plausible deniability. See you around, and good luck with whatever you're doing.
And off I go. I like it. And there it is. A laminated card hangs from the cubicle wall.
Aha! A press badge. This should do nicely.
Hold on. Before you take that, let's check the ranking of the person it belongs to.
Good call. The name on the card says Rosangela Blackwell.
Aw.
Checking. Wow, that's a lot of restraining orders in her future.
The ranking?
Sorry, she is medium.
Yeah, she is. She is a medium. That just put a big smile on my face. Okay.
There are too many workstations here to search them all randomly.
No, I want to search.
There are two.
Gupta.
The computer appears to be password locked this time. I suppose Ivonne was right about higher security. There are two.
Okay. Kind of makes you wish that you could, like, talk more. Like, you know what I mean? Especially with this, there's so many references to other Wajidai games. Did you run into those characters? Well, now that we got the press badge, to the tombs! Please don't be angry with me.
Here you go. My press pass. Can I speak to Imani Quentin now?
Let me see. Village Eye, huh? At least it's not somewhere important. Fine. Miss Blackwell, was it?
Sure.
You can go on in. Watch the flowers. I'll let him know you're coming. Just... nothing. Never mind. Doesn't matter anyway. Hard to say what matters these days. Anyway, in you go.
Yeah? No idea why a book reviewer would want to talk to me, but here I am.
Sorry, book reviewer.
Yeah? For the Village Eye, right? It's the only newspaper they give us in here, so I've read your work. Your write-up of the new Otis Knox anthology made me want to read all his books again, assuming I ever get out of here. Sorry, I'm babbling. Haven't talked to many people since, well, this.
I wonder if, like, the moment we picked up the press badge, if somewhere in the city, Joey just didn't get, like, a tingle.
We've met before. Windows on the World?
Windows on the World? I haven't been there since... Oh, I remember now. Took your sweet time to visit, huh? Since you had to steal a pass and identity to get in here, I guess you're not here to tell the world my story?
Not exactly, but I do want to learn what happened.
Just like before. Fine. I'm a literal captive audience. Ask me whatever you want.
Could I ask about your arrest?
You didn't hear? I killed a cop.
And why did you do that?
Because she was trying to kill me.
Oh, really?
Can you tell me what happened?
I've gone over this 100 times, but okay. It was just before midnight. I was in my office, catching up on a few late invoices. Then this woman walks in. She didn't say a word, just stared.
And you didn't know her?
Never seen her before in my life. I still have no idea what she wanted with me. Anyway, I asked who she was, what she was doing there. Nothing. She kept walking toward me. Didn't say a word. But her eyes said it all. Then I saw her reaching for the gun in her pocket. So I did what I needed to do.
Which was?
Grabbed the gun from her hand and fired at her till the bullets ran out.
You managed to grab the gun from a trained police officer. Impressive.
I didn't take 20 years of ballet for nothing. I'm more agile than I look.
Surely that was self-defense.
That's what I kept telling everyone. Nobody believed me. Apparently, self-defense doesn't count when you're facing a cop who is trying to kill you.
You didn't realize she was a police officer at the time?
No. Not that it would have mattered. What was I going to do? Let her kill me?
No, you couldn't have. What were you doing in the office so late?
I don't know. Maybe because I didn't want to go home. Maybe because I had been bailed on twice in one evening and was feeling sorry for myself. I figured I might as well be useful for someone. Never make that mistake again.
So you're saying You went back to the office because of me. You wouldn't have gone there otherwise.
Maybe. Dunno. I was a bit drunk and sad. Definitely wasn't thinking too clearly. I don't blame you for what happened, if that's what you're worried about. If you think about it, the whole thing saved my life, didn't it?
Really?
This whole thing saved your life.
Think about it. I was arrested, so I wasn't at work when, when the planes hit.
I see. That's one way you could think of it.
I've spent the last 2 months thinking of nothing but. You showed up to ruin my night, then poof, I am alive. Stuck in jail for a crime I didn't really commit, but alive. Is that extremely good luck or extremely bad luck? Haven't decided yet.
Little column A, little column B.
So this officer who attacked you, you have no idea who she is?
No, none. Like I said, she didn't say a darn word. Just went for her gun, but slowly, like she wasn't sure if she wanted to.
But you shot her anyway?
I've answered this question 100 times. Yes. What was I supposed to do? Give her time to make up her mind?
I suppose not. Let's talk about something else.
Please.
Okay, we already asked about the arrest.
Could we talk about that night we met?
You mean when you asked me a bunch of personal questions and then left me high and dry at cocktail hour?
High and dry?
You bailed. You came over to me, acted all interested, then you just dipped.
I totally embarrassed myself. I assumed you wanted me to, dip.
Why'd you think that?
Well, I made rather a mess of it, didn't I?
Can't deny that. Bringing up my ex wasn't the smoothest line. But did I tell you to leave? No. You chose to do that, all by yourself.
You seemed quite angry with me.
Of course I was angry. I was waiting for you to say the right thing. You never did, by the way.
What right thing were you hoping I would say?
No idea. All I knew was that you seemed to know a lot about me, and I didn't know a thing about you. Still don't.
And that bothered you?
It was weird, yeah. But I figured you would tell me why, or how, but you never even tried.
You really wanted me to stay?
I was hoping you would. Too late now, though. Fun to imagine, though, isn't it? Sliding doors and all.
You could have been more clear about it.
I don't see how I could have been any more clear than I was.
To be fair, yeah, she was...
Oh well. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
What right thing were you hoping I would say?
No idea.
And that bothered
okay.
you, but you...
Already did
Let's
that.
change the subject.
Yes, please.
Have you heard from Ivonne since that night?
No. I tried reaching out. With her being a reporter and all, I thought she could help, but she won't even talk to me.
Do you know Hanna Tanaka or Hanna Tanner?
Not before that night, no. Never heard of her.
What can you tell me about the company you worked for?
You mean Winera? The office is gone now. Even if I wasn't stuck here, I couldn't go back.
Just tell me what you can. It may help.
Well, it was pretty boring. I just processed invoices when they came in, paid whoever needed paying, chased after people who needed to pay us. Easy work, but a lot of it. Good money, too. And the view. Wow. Jesus. Hard to believe it's all gone.
Could we talk more?
Whoops.
Let's.
Yes.
My finger twitched.
Did you know Winera was a money laundering operation?
A what now?
Surely you must have noticed. You handled the accounts.
Not really. I just cut checks to whoever they told me to pay.
And you never once suspected?
I mean, some of our clients were on the sketchy side, but I guess you could be right. I never thought to ask. Huh. Good thing I didn't put my own signature on those checks. I might have been arrested or something.
I should go, Imani. Sorry, I mean M.
Sure. See you around.
Got a lot of info there. Now the question is, what do we do from here? I'll tell you what, guys, I think this is a good place to go ahead and call it an episode. When we get back, the investigation continues. I hope you all have enjoyed it. And it's interesting that Hanna seemed to be in some sort of trance or some sort of two minds about what she was going to do to Em. Maybe we can figure out what's going on. But if y'all liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.